Imagine this. It is 2002. You and your parents are coming back home. You're reading the back cover of the game you just got. Filled with excitement, you rush home and boot up your PS2. Ratchet and Clank is a 3D platformer action game with a lot, and I mean a lot, of weapons to choose from. It was made by Insomniac Games. Yes, the same guys who made the Spyro games and the new Spider-Man titles.
I'm going to die!
Another studio, Naughty Dog, helped out too, since they had an experience with these type of games. Back to the Ratchet and Clank. It was my childhood game as well, so I decided to 100% it to see if the game is truly as good as I remember or if I am just blinded by the nostalgia. The game begins with a cutscene in a robot factory on Quartu, where a defective robot escapes and crash lands on Veldin, home planet of a mechanic named Ratchet. It is revealed that Chairman Drake, a wealthy and greedy CEO, plans to create a new planet for his species by taking parts of other planets and destroying them in the process. And it is up to our heroes to save the galaxy, so they travel to planet Novalis. Here begins the first proper level of the game. Your main objective is to find a new ship, since as soon as the game loads, you are welcomed with a banger of a soundtrack, and the game is full of them. After exploring the waterworks, you meet a plumber.
And blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
Who sells an infobot about planet Aridia and an emergency broadcast of Skid McMarks. Afterwards, the plumber slides down the sewer pipe and you can follow him. After defeating several enemies, Ratchet and Clank meet the planetary chairman, who gives them a new ship and an infobot with coordinates to planet Kerwen, where the galactic hero Quark might be. The next level takes place in a bustling metropolis with skyscrapers and flying cars. I complete Quark's fitness challenge overseen by his trainer Helga, and she was not impressed with my performance.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. Weak! When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast!
Bet that's not all.
So she made me pay 1000 bolts for a swing shot, a gadget that lets me hook onto these flying metal orbs. Next I head over to the Big Al's workshop to purchase the helipack upgrade for Clank. This upgrade is necessary to earn Strike a Pose trophy. To earn it, simply glide from this tall building to the golden statue and stand underneath it. Next I travel to Aridia. I help Skid McMarks fight off all the sand sharks, and in exchange I get a hoverboard. I explore Outpost 11 and find the Trespasser, which is basically an ultimate lockpick from Skyrim. On planet Eudora, the robots had harvested enough trees for Drake's new world. I destroy 10 vehicles and get a trophy. I also explored the mills and found the sack cannon and received a trophy for that. The sack cannon can vacuum multiple enemies and fire them out as missiles. Ratchet and Clank arrive at the space station, seeking gadgets and Chairman Drake's location. I explore the station, fight mutant aliens, and encounter an alien queen. I need to defeat her using only my wrench to get another trophy. And I am being dead serious. This boss was more challenging than some Dark Souls bosses. Then I talk with one of the scientists and get grind boots. I also explore a Blark warship that is nearby the station and get an infobot with coordinates to planet Rilgar. Rilgar is under coronavirus blob infestation. After pushing through the city, a shady salesman will offer you to buy the strongest weapon in the game, Rhino, which stands for
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy.
for a small fee of 150,000 bolts. Pretty sweet deal, if you ask me. After exploring the city, I signed up for a hoverboard race. There are 2 trophies to earn here. The first one wants you to perform a trick called Twisty McMarks. The second one requires you to finish the race in less than 1 minute and 35 seconds. Pretty reasonable, right? Oh boy. This was one of the most unpleasant experiences in video games I had in a long while. The hoverboard racing is dog shit. Eventually, after locking in and channeling my Skate 3 skills, I did it. Barely. The Twisty McMarks one was way easier to complete. After a few tries, I eventually did it and got the trophy. And I really hope there is no more hoverboard racing in this game. Next, I explore the sewers, fight more coronavirus blobs, bribe the bodyguard, and meet Captain Quark, who tells the duo that he is satisfied with their work. He then sends them to his headquarters on planet Umbris. After completing Quark's challenge course, the craziest plot twist in the whole video game history happened. Turns out, Quark is working for Drake. I did not see it coming at all. Ratchet and Clank are lured into a trap with a Blargian snuggle beast. After defeating it, they found coordinates to Batalia. But before heading there, I traveled to planet Orson to obtain Magna Boots and got a trophy for acquiring them. While on Batalia, I grinded on rails and earned a skill point. Then I had to use the sand mouse to destroy all 4 tanks, and it was tedious because the mouse kept disappearing over and over. On Gaspar, I had to destroy all Blark warships for another trophy. Additionally, I got a pilot helmet from one of the scientists. Planet Pokitaru, a vacation resort with sun-soaked beaches, breathtaking sunsets, and crystal clear waters. At least it was. The planet is being polluted by the Blark. I escort the manager to safety, get an upgrade for Clank, and fight off the invasion using a jet fighter. and all that for an oxygen mask. I needed to destroy all crates in the ocean to get another trophy. Next, I returned to Orson as Ratchet, who can now breathe here with the oxygen mask. The first trophy requires baiting an enemy into a force field, using the taunter. Then I had to shoot this tiny little thingy through this hole, and that's it. Eventually I found a vending machine, selling a nanotech upgrade. After drinking some, I got 2 more trophies. After a short chase, I captured an infobot with coordinates for Hoven, where Drake is building a shitty version of a Death Star. On Hoven there's only 1 trophy to get, and it is to defeat all ankle biters. Afterward, I slid on some ice, destroyed the Death Star, and obtained an infobot about Drake's moon base. Then I met a miner who gave me an ore, after Ratchet fixed his drill. Later I exchanged the ore for a persuader, a gadget that gives me a permanent discount at the shop. I travel to the moon base and fight through the base defenses. Then I defeated Captain Quark in a spaceship battle and shot him down to Altanis. Then Ratchet and Clank found an infobot about an attack on the same planet, so they decided to fly there. Upon arriving, Clank was struck by lightning during the storm and decided to stay in the ship. Here I had to destroy every single street light to get a trophy. Additionally, Ratchet found a merchant who sold him an infobot with coordinates to planet Quartu. He also met Steve McQuark, who sold him PDA,
Public display of affection?
No, personal delivery assistant.
a gadget that lets you buy ammo whenever you want. And after exploring even more, Ratchet found a Morphoray, a weapon that turns enemies into fried chicken. On Quartu, a scientist gave Clank an upgrade that lets him turn into a Megazord and fight other giant robots. After the battle, he returned to normal. In exchange for Ratchet and Clank's help, the scientist gave them an infobot with coordinates to Calibre 3. But before heading there, I explored the coolant system and found a bolt grabber, a gadget that lets you pick up bolts from a larger range. It's useful, I guess. Gadgetron facility on Calibre 3 was under attack, but the owner didn't seem to care. In order to earn a hologuise, I had to participate in another hoverboard race, this time against Gadgetron dummies. Additionally, I had to score over 4,500 points doing tricks to earn another trophy. This one was way more fun than the Real Cars one. After that I met a help desk girl who, thanks to the Clank's wrist, I can't believe I said that,
Come here often?
Actually, I work here, so I come here all the time.
gave me an upgrade that shows valuable stuff on the map.
I'll see you later.
Bye, sweetie.
I think she likes me.
After returning from Calibre 3 with the hologuise, Ratchet disguised himself to infiltrate the factory. Inside, they met Clank's mother,
Mom?
Oh, brother.
who gave them an infobot revealing Drake's plan to destroy Veldin with the deplanetizer. Upon learning Drake's true plan, the duo immediately set out to stop him. Using the Holo Guys, they bypass the security and teleported between ships. Ratchet stole a jet fighter to destroy the fleet's defenses and crossed the ship with magnaboots to reach the deck. Unfortunately, Drake had escaped to Velden. In addition, I also earned a trophy for beating this underwater course without getting hit. It is time to return where it all began. The planet is swarming with Drake's elite guards. I had to defeat 10 of them using only my wrench to earn another trophy. Next, I storm through Blark's defenses to confront Drake. After destroying the Ultra Supreme Executive Chairman Drake mech, Ratchet and Clank launch the Chairman into space and destroy his monstrosity of a planet. And that's it. That's the end of the story. So, it is time for cleanup. I began by collecting all the gold bolts that I have missed. There are many trophies that wants you to destroy 5 ships there, shoot down 3 ships here, so I will skip those in the video and save you some time. I go to the shop and buy all remaining weapons and get a trophy for acquiring all of them. On Rilgar I have to use the Morpho Ray to turn a tank into a chicken. This trophy is the most grindy in the whole game by far. You have to earn 1 million bolts. You can do this by replaying the game a few times, or you can use a glitch. Which way did I choose? Well... After that I purchased Rhino and got another trophy. In the game there are golden variants of regular weapons. You can purchase them for money and the gold bolts you collect throughout the game. I need all 10 of them to get the trophy. And that seems to be everything. Overall it was a fun game to 100%. Sure, there were some tedious trophies and the controls are a bit old, but I enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Thank you for watching.